Hello. Okay. There we go. We're ready to go. Starting out the gate with CCL, CIFS. Yeah, I instantly like this. What's up, One Life? This comes up. Breaks the VWAP here at 115. I'm probably getting in. This is a Chinese stock, lower float. Coming right up to this 15. Or a 50-day moving average. And it hasn't moved that much yet. But looks like CCL might have a lot of the volume at this current moment. Let's see. CCL popped right out of the gate. Really wanted CCCL to come back down some. It's going to have some support at 125. Yeah, nice upper shadows. It should come back down. I like to see this come back down and drop. Let's see here. You're there. BLRX. What's these moving averages at? 270. 270 would have been really good to get in on this play. The break of 3, this could start moving. Yeah, $3. If this comes back up to $3 and breaks $3, this could get moving for sure. CCCL still climbing. We're just kind of up here in no man's land with CCCL, which I'm not a fan of. I really wanted to come back down. CIFS going sideways. CHV, nothing there. Yeah, so right now I'm not seeing much else. You're in 300 shares on BLRX. I don't blame you. At 290. Probably. Whew. Yep, that's a little high at 290. But you may be okay. See where did this? How far did this gap up? 261. Yeah, so it's not too far up yet. I would say if it U-shapes around, you'll be fine. Have anything really predictable on CCCL yet? CCCL starts dying off. CIFS might start moving. CIFS is ready to break here. I'm gonna go on CIFS here. What? Why is my funds not settled? some reason my funds are not settled from Wednesday. Have no idea what that's about. That's kind of not what I wanted to see. So let's see if I can get 200 shares here. I got filled at 169. Got enough for 200 shares. So let's see if we can make a little bit of profit here with 200 shares. And we're starting to get the move here. There we go. Beautiful. So get up to 125 maybe. Break a 125, maybe see 150. See you climb, buddy. There you go. Big buyer at 122. We're going to start moving here. If we break over 125, ask up to 128. There we go. Bid up over 125. Let's go ahead and take off here a little bit. Right back down. See some volume come into this, push into this. If you guys haven't seen, they are on the phase 1 of a trade deal with China, so Chinese stocks are going to be hot. That's why I'm trading this. See, it's struggling with 130. See if it comes back up to 130 or not. Might have should have locked in at 130. What does VWAP to hold up though? Oh, drop right back down. See, where's the 50-day at? 50 days at 113, so pretty strong support at 113. There we go. Come on up. Get some volume in here. Oh, and FOMO kicks in. Yeah. There we go. Another big buyer, 122. Right off the bat, I knew as soon as I woke up this morning, so phase 1 with China being negotiated, I was like, yeah, I got to play Chinese stocks. That's where it's going to be at today. There we go. Get over that 122 bid. Big seller at 125. Let's see if it's going to get taken out. There we go. Got taken out. Beautiful. Starting to make a little U shape here. See if this thing can actually get moving and break 130. Come on up here. Let's get over 130. There we go. Bid at 128. Bid at 129. Let's break over 130 here. There we go. We're bids over 130. There we go. There we go. We're moving nicely on this. Breaking down walls nice and easy. No issues whatsoever. Just a rolling on through. We should get a push to 140 at least, I would think. Let's Just trying to figure out where I want to get out at on this play. There we go. There's the nice move up. Keep going, boy. We're making a nice slow climb. I like this little climb we got. If we can just keep doing this. See if we can get over 140. Come on, boy. See you get over 140. Come on. Move on up. And if I would have, if my funds would have been settled, I would already be out of this play because my profit would be quite a bit higher. I'm a little confused at why my funds aren't settled, but because I traded Wednesday, I didn't trade yesterday. Funds should be settled, but my funds were only partially settled. See if 130 is going to hold up as support. Maybe not. Coming back down again. We had a little pullback here and then had a rip again. So as long as it holds up the VWAP, should be good. But I also don't want to give back any profit. I probably should have locked in at 139, but trying to give this a chance to really get going and see what a trend line looks like. Coming down pretty hard to see if it's going to bounce off this trend line here. I'd like this trend line to be formed because then we have something to kind of go off of. We could just keep riding this trend line. Try to milk it for as much as possible. Yeah, it looks like we're going to hold up. Maybe get the little bounce off the trend line here. Looking a little weak. VWAP is still, I guess it's a little bit bigger float. Yeah, 22 million. So it's got a pretty low float, but still not too low. We definitely don't want this to crash out. We want this trend line to hold up, or at least the VWAP to hold up, but preferably the trend line. It's starting to look kind of weak though. If we make another nice U shape here, that'd be nice. But we got to start coming back up. We're just kind of curling down. Now we can start curling back around and up. We'll be all good. We'll be in there. There we go. There we go. Come on back up. Come on back to the promised land. You want to go up here. You want to see 150. I also absolutely love the chart pattern on this stock as well. This yearly chart. It's got all this room to run up to 255. So there's several reasons why I did not hesitate whatsoever on this stock. I've been eyeing it since this morning after I saw the news and saw CCCL was getting some volume. So yeah, getting some buyers in there at 130. That's nice. Little nice size. 4,400 shares, 1,800 shares. Oh, they got taken out. Well, there's another big buyer back in. 111. Yeah, that's going to help a little. It's going to push us up some. I'm actually absolutely fine if this stays on the trend line till 9:30. If it stays on the trend line and keeps just slowly climbing, I would be all for that. Nice little slow move on a Friday. LMPX is a monster. 29.50. Good lord. Whew. Man, that one's one of those regrets, because I was in at 720 on LMPX and I debated swinging it and I just didn't because I don't like swinging. But it's one of those ones where I should have listened to my instincts on it. There we go. Keep on climbing up here. If we get back up to 140 and 140 doesn't break, I'll probably lock in, just because I want to make a decent little profit, and the fact that my funds were not settled. I couldn't get all the shares I wanted. I'd like to lock in about a $40 profit on a Friday. That'd be decent, especially with only $200 of actual money. See, this is looking a little weak here. We want this to hold up. Oof. Trend line cracking there a little bit. Want that trend line to come back up here. There we go. Get back up over 30. This is looking a little sketchy right now. I may be jumping out if this trend line cracks. Okay. Want that trend line to hold up. At this point, we're a little ways off the VWAP, so I don't want to hold all the way back down on the VWAP. That's not where I wanted that to open at. And I'm going to get out just because I don't like how it's crashing. So $25 profit. Starting to curl over here. I think it's going to have a pullback below the VWAP. That's what I'm feeling right now. Looked a little weak right here in this area. So trend line cracked. Getting out. I'll take it. A little $25. What the guys? I've had. Oh, what is going on with Thinkorswim? I don't know if you guys noticed this or you can see it, but on my account info here, I've got it open. This said $230 when I bought in on this. My initial order got rejected for 500 shares, which shouldn't have been a problem. And now it's saying my option buying power is 580. So for some reason, my funds, no deal, fake news, but for some reason my funds lied to me. What is going on right now? I'm so confused. Like, y'all saw that, right? You saw my order get rejected for 500 shares. That shouldn't have been a problem. And then that is really hard. That really hurts my heart. It really does. I got it in $1.16, so I could have sold at $139, 24 shares times 500. Yeah, it'd have been about $150. That would have been a nice win today. What is going on, Thinkorswim? I'm really distraught right now. I mean, I'm glad I made a profit, and I guess I can still trade. It's just like, why did that happen? So, I don't know. I don't feel good about that. That does not make me happy. Stupid Thinkorswim. If the Thinkorswim's issues continue to happen with all the stuff going on with BRX taking a dip, with Charles Schwab buying them, if that nonsense keeps up and it keeps being a problem, then I may be switching brokers. Because this is ridiculous. Like, this could have easily been a very easy $150 win. And for some reason, Thinkorswim is messing with me today. Well, I guess since I still have some buying power, we'll look for another trade if we can find it. Let's see, is Wafu a Chinese stock? Yes, it is. When did that? Oh, those are old press releases. No, so this got a little move today from 180 to 222. Very low float on this. I'm actually going to add this to my... I don't know yet, Jerry. I'm not sure what other broker I would use. I have to check them all out again, see what's new with them. Because I've used Thinkorswim for as long as I've been trading, so... Yeah, so this is definitely a big curve there. CCCL kind of doing the same thing. CLVS, let's take a look. Maybe it's got a. This could be a U shape to the VWAP, but you got about 26 cents. Oh, sure. Let me see here. How about that? Here we go. Can you guys hear me better now? A little bit, maybe. Could get it. You could maybe get a VWAP break, but that is a long way. For a $13 stock, though, it's really not. Maybe if it comes back up, you can also draw a downtrend line on this guy here. And if it breaks over this downtrend line, you could get an entry there and maybe hold it up to the VWAP. See, CCL all the way back down to $1.25. Could be a good bounce. Let's see how far it goes down though first. I don't want to give back my little profit I already made. See what BLRX is doing. BLRX still not doing anything. CIFS. I could see CIFS U-shaping back to the VWAP. Might look for something there. Okay, we got the reversal here on CCCL. Question is, do I want to see if we get the U shape here on CIFS? Or do I want to look for a potential bounce here on CCCL? That would be the question. Because it is holding up this $1.25 support. So getting in here would be a pretty good entry. Hmm. See, what's the deal with H? Ooh, that just had a massive 75-cent run in a minute. What is that about? With no volume. What? What is that about? That's crazy. Nothing to do with that. So CCCL is getting a little. See, volume seems to have died off pretty much on CIFS. CCCL still got some volume. Slowly climbing back up. How many shares could I get of that? I could get 400 shares, I think. I don't know. I could just wait it out, come back Monday, and still have 580 to trade with on Monday for the small account. Could be an idea. Because I am happy with this little win. I mean, I only had $200. So $25 gain on $200 is, that's a little bit over a 10% gain. So that's pretty good. I don't want to give anything back. Yeah, see, CIFS looks like it's coming. Yeah, CCCL crashing out too. So it looks like the Chinese pump is done so far for the morning, at least for now, because they're all crashing out now. They both are. Yeah, Wafu dropped too. Yeah, so the Chinese stocks are done for this current moment. BLRX still going sideways. Well, no, it is going sideways now. Pretty big dip down. So where are we at? 263. The 9 EMA is at 263. So it's probably not going to go much lower than that. I'd be very surprised if it did, especially with a good positive phase 2 study press release. So this could be a potential good dip buy. But it's still going to have that 50-day at 271 and then some resistance in the 275 area. There's only 1,300 shares available of HWAL, HWAL. That doesn't make any sense. Don't know about all that nonsense. So yeah, at this point, I may just be done for the day because I'm not seeing CCCL still dropping out. You got some support right there at 120 though. Yeah. Yeah, it's Friday too. That's another thing. Like, I'm happy with a little profit on Friday. So that's what I'm debating right now, is whether I should just call it a day, take my little $25 and go on. See, the 50-day moving average is right at 112, 113. That's where it dropped to. Oh, and this was a perfect U shape, by the way. This is why I got in on this too. We had this drop down, perfect U shape around break of the VWAP, get a nice run from 113 to 139. That's about as pretty as you can get. CCCL moves a little faster than CIFS because it has a lower float. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know. We're going to keep things going here for a few minutes and just kind of fill some things out. Common share offering. That's not good. See ACHV, nothing there. TCCO moving again from 680 all the way up to 750. Nice 70-cent run there. TCCO has been moving nice on these continuations. MYND, no, that's not. CNET, that's the other Chinese stock I was thinking about. Let's throw CNET on here too so we can watch it. CNET hasn't done anything yet, but it has a lot of resistance coming up. It's going to have resistance at 125. That's going to be really strong. And then 141. So, but CNET is a known spiker. This guy's went on runs before. 140 all the way up to $2. It's all the way up to 284 back there. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to see if there's any other Chinese low float stocks. Because if everything goes good with the Chinese low float or the Chinese trade deal and everything over the weekend or whatever, if there's good news about it, Monday we could see these stocks really get moving when we've got more volume and it's not a Friday. So I'm just trying to have them on my list ready. Because nothing else is going on today. You can obviously clearly see that if you look at my watch list, I've got 3 Chinese stocks that's up. See, we got a little bit of a trend reversal here. Just thinking about my options since I have options. Because we have seen the stocks all week. They've been running later. They have these initial rips and then been running later in the day. So I'm just thinking about maybe grabbing 200 shares of CCCL and maybe hold it all day. If I get it down in this area. Put a stop loss under 116. It's starting to move a little bit here, though. CNET getting a little pop up here. See if CNET might get a little pump. We'll see. We got a lot of pre-market. We got some pre-market resistance too. 130. 136. So there's a lot of resistance in front of CNET. The best entry or I don't know. Let's see. It's like 142 to break at 200 because this is a lot of resistance it's got to get through. So CIFS coming back up though. 120. Where's that 50 at? 112. We do have a little U shape on CIFS. It's almost back to the VWAP. And it is after 9 now, so. Tops and GLBS will be getting some shipping action today too. Just pump and dumps all over the place. I like some shippers. I don't see anything on GLBS. Tops, not a lot of volume on these. They are good well, they're not good, but they're normal running shipping stocks. But I think as long as the Chinese stocks are moving, those shippers aren't really going to move. BLRX. Yeah, I heard they were moving yesterday. That was before this trade deal thing. It's how fast the market trends are changing. Everybody was getting bored yesterday, so they started pushing shipper stocks. And then today, because of that news on the China deal, they were like, "Oh, time to push Chinese stocks." Yeah, because they don't have a lot of volume. They've got a lot of white checks today. So CIFX dropped off there. CNET's still not doing much. CNET hasn't had much volume either, though, so that's another thing. Keep an eye on them. Let's see, I want to see BLRX again. Excuse me. So, whoops. We'll keep the stream going for about 23 more minutes. See if we start getting any of those little later morning rips like we've been getting all week. Maybe look for another position. BLRX, though, right now, 262. It's like right on this 9 EMA. This is really not a bad area to get in at. Because you're right on the bottom of that EMA. I mean, this is really kind of oversold for having a good press release. I mean, we're back down here in this area. Back to yesterday's movements. But it could get no volume and not do anything. Yeah, LMPX is way too far up there now for me. $30. It's a little too much. But it's nice to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. It's ran $25. I like to see that. CIFS still coming back up. Oops, come on. Just tick CNET off my list. There we go. Like I said, I don't think these shippers are going to move today. I think the Chinese stocks are probably not done. I think we're having that initial morning sell-off. And then we could get some moves again. Where's the resistance at 140? 140 is not that much resistance on this. Coming right back up to that VWAP though. 910. LMPX over 31. Look at that. Wow. Good call on that flag, though, Jerry. You nailed that with the flag. Broke out that flag, moved about $2 or $3 there. It's crazy. Yeah, very good call on that bull flag. Oh, there goes that idea. I'm just trying to wait things out here and just see if we get anything else potentially. Not seeing anything else right at this moment besides LMPX running. TCCO starting to get a little frisky again. Okay. So, not seeing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Jerry. 10 shares. $25. That's a good profit. One Life. He's in here. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what he's doing. Where you at, One Life? What are you trading? He could be trading LPMX all the way up to 34. He could be trying to scalp LMPX. Yeah. I gotta agree with One Life on that. So I was saying, I knew out the gate the Chinese stocks would be a place to make some money at, but at this point, it feels like we may be done because it is Friday. You're looking and looking. I am too. The only possibility I see is maybe right here on this break of the VWAP for CIFS. Maybe. Because it doesn't have a lot of volume, so if it does, may not get as much. Yeah, I'm LMPX too rich for my blood too at this point. So yeah, my only concern with CIFS is the volume has died off here on these Chinese stocks. See, CCL hasn't had much volume since their initial moves. So I don't know if it's going to get enough volume to break, or if it does break, I don't think it's going to run that much. I could be wrong. Like I said, all week we've had late runners, so that's what I'm thinking about, because I am debating pulling the trigger here. I just don't know if I want to or not. Like I said, I could just take my $25 win today on a Friday and be done and still have funds to trade with Monday. This little triangle, it's got to hold up. Well, let's see here. Looks like some volume might start coming in. No, maybe not. I mean, most of the time, like on a Monday, this triangle here would probably be fine. It's just it's Friday. That's the only thing that bugs me. CCCL is still not doing anything. CNET's not doing anything. BRX is not doing anything. The only thing that is doing anything besides LMPX is CIFS. But it's really not doing much. So that candle did open over the VWAP. KOS. So KOS is about. Yeah, KOS went on a decent move, but I would say it's probably done today because it's hit this 9 EMA. And it also has some big resistance right up here at 618. But I do like this little U shape on the daily chart. That's pretty nice. Pretty predictable. Break at 550. You get a run up to the 9 EMA. So not bad. And CIFS actually did get a little pop above the VWAP. Watching LMPX keep ripping, yeah. Trust me, me too. When I being in at $7 a few days ago, it's been constantly ripping. Trust me, it's not been. I've been a little sickened by it too. Ooh, this might get going here. We're starting to get some volume back in on CIFS. I could have pulled the trigger there at the VWAP and I didn't. But let's see what happens here. Let's see how far this goes up. Got some sellers at 130. Is any of the other ones moving? No, none of the other Chinese stocks are moving. So let's see. 130 still some resistance. Like, technically, this guy does have room all the way up to 255. So, it very well could not be done. Nice. Nice job on CLVS. So, 133. So that could have been a good one right there. A little 10 cents at the break of this VWAP so far on CIFS the second time around. Actually, let's see. That candle opened up nice and high, but dropped down right away. So is this trend line going to pre-market? Almost, but not. I'm going to keep this little triangle trend line in here just to see if it's going to start on another trend line, because it was on a nice trend line at the beginning. One Life, you didn't scalp this? Could have got you a nice easy 10 cents on CIFS, man. Surprised you didn't jump in at the break of the VWAP there. Or even at this bottom down at 114. Got a 20 cent bounce. It's going all the way back down to the to the trend line and the VWAP, it looks like. Let's go check around real quick. LPMX still going nuts. And we are not getting any other movement besides LMPX and CIFS. I see nothing popping up over here on the scanners anywhere. Let's take a peek at CLVS, see what. Yeah, it got a little. Yeah, and see what I mean about these downtrends? They're easy to play too as well. As you can see there, get this downtrend. As soon as it reverses, you can get in there and then just ride it up. AIHS. Yeah, China is definitely a hot thing. It's going to be. Is this a Chinese stock? Cinnamiao. I like the chart pattern. Got plenty of room to run. We're right above the VWAP, or not the VWAP, the 9 EMA at 70 cents. Well, and the VWAP at 70 cents. The question is this a Chinese stock? 28 million in float. A little higher float, not a lot of volume. Meow. See, I want to be sure that this is a Chinese stock. It sounds like a Chinese stock, Feiyu Transportation. But okay, yeah, they are a Chinese stock. Just making sure. It's not really had a lot of movement, but it is a decent press release or a decent chart pattern. Let's go back to CIFS. CIFS still climbing this trend line. I'm thinking about maybe grabbing another 100 shares of this if it stays on this trend line. Yeah, as I was saying, that 115 area would have been really nice to get in. But yeah, I'm debating whether or not getting 100 shares of CIFS and just hold it all day and see what happens. Because we still have plenty of room to run on this play. Big buyer at 130. At 130, 107. Let's see, 17,500 shares. This might get moving here. COE. Okay, I'm going. So yeah, COE is a Chinese stock. Had a nice rip right here in 1 minute, and then a nice drop right back down in 1 minute. So there's a ton of resistance ahead of this. Ton of resistance ahead of this. Yeah, there's way too much. That's why this did this, because there's just, and the spread is nuts. This must have a really low float. Let's throw it up here and see what the shares are. Well, it doesn't seem to be that much of a low float. See, y'all made me switch over and look here. CIFS all the way up to 140. Look at that. See if it can break 140 this time. I don't know about COE. Like it feels too hard to play. And with all that resistance, it's gonna be sketchy. Like there's just way too much resistance. That's why I like CIFS, because we don't have any resistance hardly. Like even on the past chart, you've got some at like 150, 160, like just little resistances, not actually any EMAs or anything. See, I know I should have got that 100 shares. Oh well. Too late now. But yeah, this daily chart is just ugh. Like this stock would have to get over $7 to really get moving. I mean, it could move 6 to 7. That'd be $1 move, but just seems really tough. Like this is just too much resistance. So now we're way off the trend line and the VWAP. So I definitely would not be looking for an entry right now. A big buyer, $5.99 on COE. I'm just curious because the only thing that makes me think that this could go crazy is the fact that it went from $6 to $6.60 in 1 minute. That's a little crazy. It's a little sketchy if you ask me, but it could take off. At this point, though, I missed another entry on CIFS. I actually missed several entries. So at this point, I'm probably going to be done for the day. And I'll just hold on to my funds for Monday. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with my little $25 win on CIFS. Because nothing else is really doing anything. Let's see, COE is going to start popping. So I don't have enough to really. I could get 90 shares of COE at this point, but it would have to really rip. And we don't have any volume again. We just had one big volume spike. This is. I can tell you exactly. My voice sounds different now. Hold on. Let me adjust. Let's see. How about now? Am I back to normal? Hopefully I'm back to normal. But yeah, I can tell you exactly what this 60-cent move is. This is a chat room pump. Some other chat room with a bunch of members in it was like, let's watch Chinese stocks. And they saw this just go sideways, and they were like, okay, let's all buy it right here. So you have all them buying, and it pushes up, and then no volume comes in because nobody's watching it. Everybody's on CIFS and CCCL and LMPX. So then when they don't have anybody come in and buy and push it up even more, they all sell out of this position. It's like, damn, look at that! Look at that jump up. So this was a pump and dump by a chat room, most likely. But it is starting to get a little attention now. So I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of resistance ahead, but like I said, I think I'm going to probably call it a day here. CIFS still climbing. So yeah, any questions, comments, concerns, if you guys want to go ahead and get those in. I'll give it about 5 more minutes. We'll see if COE gets a big pop or anything. And then we'll call it a day. Because later it gets in Friday, normally volume dies off, so I'm not going to sit around waiting for volume to pop up. Because it may not. Now, if CIFS keeps coming up and we get a break of 145, 150, it could get another leg up. But right now it is on this trend line, so I would expect for it to pull back before it gets another big leg up. CEO still moving up. This is so sketchy though. Like, how do you... Like, look at the space between these candles. It's just bam, bam, just jumping up. This could get pumped in again and could go crazy, but like I said, it's got to break $7 for it to really go crazy. $100 loss today, that's tough. It's tough, but hey, learn from that loss. Do like I do. Talk a bunch of trash about your loss, and then go and meditate under a waterfall and think about what you could have done better. And then forget about it. Go about the rest of your weekend, come back Monday and kill it. What's that? COE is sketchy. It's what I'm saying. It's pretty pumpy, pretty pump and dumpy. Like I said, it does have the possibility if it gets over 7, then it could start taking off, but it's pretty sketchy all the way around. See, CIFS almost back up there. So, all right. Give you guys one more minute here to get any questions, comments, or concerns in. Yeah, and so here comes the pullback, probably down to the trend line on CIFS. See now it's got a crazy spread again, 23 cents. And nothing's really happened. I'm curious what this looks like on the 5 minute. Okay, it looks kind of crazy on the 5 minute too. You too, Sways. Have a good weekend. Be back here Monday. No trades today. No trades for One Life. All right, guys. Well, sometimes it's better to sit out. Fridays, there's nothing wrong with sitting out on a Friday. I normally do myself, so there will be more to come Monday. So yeah. Well, all right, guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Appreciate you joining me today. I will be back Monday, ready to try to kill it again. We'll see what kind of news happens, because if the news stays the same, or we have more good news about Chinese stocks, expect Chinese stocks to start moving again on Monday. So, if you want some homework for the weekend, go to FinViz or go to some type of scanner or screener. Find all the low float Chinese stocks you can, put them on a list, take a look at the yearly charts, and look for ones that don't have a lot of resistance above them, like CIFS. And it could be very profitable. So yeah, you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you then.